Hey there YouTube, it is me, Random Ross, and I'm here today with a random vlog. So this is about Doctor Who. So I've been reviewing all the episodes since Series 10 started, since Easter, and I've been just thinking lately, I was going to write this as a post on Whovians Amino, but I thought I got a lot to say about this, so here we go. So if you read from the title, here's why I think how Doctor Who, works when it takes a year off. So, for starters, Doctor Who returned in 2005, with Christopher Eccleston as the Doctor. Then David Tennant took over from Series 2, and for 4 series it worked, and I enjoyed it. Then Russell T Davies had announced that he was leaving the show and Stephen Moffat was taking over. And that's when the show took a break. The series did, anyway. The show had 5 specials. Christmas, Easter, Autumn, and 2-part Christmas special. And then it returned in Series 10. 2010, sorry. With Series... That was my mum there. So it returned in 2010 with Series 5, and that's when Matt Smith took over. And for me, when the show did that, it was like, for me, completely revived again. It felt like it had been off for ages, but then it got revived and it worked. I enjoyed Matt Smith's run at the start, Stephen Moffat's run as the showrunner. Series 6 I enjoyed, I just thought the mid-series break was not necessary. Series 7, Part B, the only episode I liked, and that was the opening scene with the opening episode with the Daleks. Part B, it felt like a completely different series, but it was still Series 7, and I thought the episodes were okay. Series... Then of course we took, time off for the... for the 50th anniversary celebrations and that. And then Peter Capaldi took over in Series 8. For me, Series 8 was good, but Series 9 for me is when it started to go down. From episode 1 and 2 were good, but then it just... First of all, I thought it was serialised in 2-part episodes. Now, I don't think the show should go back to that, because, these days, it's a different generation. We don't have the patience that they had back then for a story to unfold. We just want to get to the point, I mean, a 2-part episode in the series every now and then is okay. I don't mind that, as long as it's a 2-parter and the rest are all 1-parters and that. I think that's okay. But no, it just should not go back to serialisation for me. So yeah, Series 9 I started to fall out with. And then 2016, Stephen Moffat announced he was leaving and the show was off. It was postponed. We had, also I don't think it did it really any good moving the series to autumn. For me, when it was in the autumn, they start filming in January and then it's got to be on by September or late August. For me, it just looked rushed, it looked rushed. But 2016, no series, we had 1 Christmas special, and through that year, I didn't feel lost without the show. I didn't. But then in autumn, this year, 2017, the show returned, and I mean, it did feel revived because it's still Capaldi, but it's his last season. And for me, well, I've enjoyed the series so far, and I think that's what it needed, a year off, just so when it had the year off, they went back to filming in the summer, and then it came on in the spring, the following year. For me, it just doesn't look like it's been rushed at all, this series. So yeah, I think that's exactly what the show needed. I like Bill, because she's like the first companion we've had in ages, that hasn't got a special name, like Rose was the bad wolf, Martha was the woman who walked the earth or whatever, and Donna, the most important woman in the universe, and you know, Amy, the girl who waited, Clara, the impossible girl. Bill, she doesn't have that at all. She doesn't have a special name, and that's what I love about her. You know, as the companion for this. Also, Nardole, I love his comic relief he brings to it, played by Matt Lucas, who is a fantastic comedic actor, who I've loved since his Little Britain days and Shooting Stars and what have you. So yeah, I think how the show should go is the Doctor Who lead writer, you know, they should just sign on for at least 4 seasons, right? And then, you know, every 4 or 5 series, the show should take a year break. That's what I think it should do. So, you know, we had series 1 to 4, 2009 series took a break for a year, then 2016 series took a break for a year. So that's what I think the show needs, just a year off to reinvent itself. Well, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Do you agree with all this? Also, all my social media links are down below. Be sure to like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and until next time, I bid you all a goodbye, friends, goodbye.